Hi, welcome back to Move365. If you're watching on Instagram, remember, hop across to YouTube and search Move365 or click the link. Yesterday we were looking at a balance exercise. So moving on with that single-legged theme, I want to introduce you to another really important bending activity, which is the lunge. And starting a lunge process, you want to get used to the idea of sitting into one hip. So this is basically a squat movement just done on one leg. Set yourself up next to something that you can hold on to comfortably. Here I have a handy tennis net. We're still at the beautiful Lucknam Park here in Wiltshire. And just set your feet slightly apart, a comfortable distance. Nice soft knees, soft hips, little hollow shape in your lower back. Open the chest, try and keep your torso fairly upright. Most of my weight is on my front leg, and you're simply going to bend down, hinge down into your hip, keeping the lower back hollow. Feel like you're sticking your bottom out a little bit. Try and keep your knee roughly over the top of your ankle joint. Don't let that knee drift too far forward, that'll put too much pressure on your knee. You want the work to be done here through the hip, through the glute, on that front leg, front foot side. A lot of people will say that they get pain in their left knee if they're bending and hinging down into the right hip. You shouldn't have too much weight on this leg. I can pick that leg up off the floor relatively easily. Most of my body weight is here on the right side. So just get used to that idea of hinging into the hip on that side. Should be no pressure on your lower back because it's in that little hollow shape. Chest up, try and look at the horizon, don't look at your feet. That should help with that lower back posture. And just enough repetitions until you can feel your thigh muscle, your hip muscles getting a little bit warmer. And then switch, do the same thing on the opposite side. Most of my body weight through that front foot, front hip side, just hinging down into the hips. Maybe do between 5 and 10 repetitions and then switch. Maybe do a couple of sets of those. Just really use your intuition on how many you do. Make it comfortable, keep it comfortable, and that's the first part of getting a lunge movement together, which again forms a really important part of any bending, lifting, pushing, pulling type of movement pattern. Hope that's helpful. We're here every day bringing you better health through great movement.